why do people still get married in Western modern society? Doesn't make a ton of sense, right? Because now you can still buy a house together, have a kid together, live together for decades, and not be a social pariah just because you're not married. So why are people still doing it, right? I mean, there's a high divorce rate. There's a really insidious history of the institution of marriage. Why is this thing so appealing still? I spent the last few years researching this, and the answer is complicated. Part of it is that society really rewards marriage. Our government, American government, wants people to get married, and there's incentives to do that. It's also just kind of financially smart to, have pooled resources and work together towards a goal instead of doing everything yourself. And there's also just like the social satisfaction of people thinking that you've figured things out and that you're a real adult. It's really become the cherry on top of the ice cream sundae of being an adult in this way, where before it used to be what you did as your first step of adulthood. Now it's like, I figured all my shit out and I'm married and now you're going to throw me a party about it. But when you take a step back from all of those less than ideal reasons for getting married in modern society, I think there is also this amazing thing about marriage where it adds a layer of verbal commitment to your relationship. And that layer of commitment, that public layer of commitment, can just change the dynamic between the two people. It can add a new layer of trust, a new layer of intimacy. And that's not going to be true for everyone, but for some people, that verbal commitment and that, symbolism of marriage can really change and shape what goes on between those two people. And I think that still has a lot of value for people who believe in that. And that's not everyone. So what's exciting is if marriage really means something to you, do it. And if you're curious about learning more about modern marriage and how it's changing and the history of it all, you can get my book, I think, available everywhere books are sold on October 15th.